Alright folks, one of the best things about this location right here, bathrooms right next to the fishing spot. Don't get no better than that. Out here on another great adventure out here on Fort Loudon. We'll see if we can't catch crappie right here. A couple hours before dark. We got a couple of boats out there today, looking all bundled up. What I'm wondering is, are them boats out there catching any crappie? We're gonna keep an eye out on these boats out here. See if we get any slabs coming in. They probably wouldn't be out there if they weren't catching any this late in the day, unless they got started late in the day. A lot of activity on the water. The water really looks good today. Fairly clear. One of the boats down there just caught a crappie pretty far back down in there. That's a real good sign. If it is a crappie, could have been something else. Looked like a crappie though. Looks like he just threw it back. Whatever it was, it must not have been a keeper size. Folks, we just hooked up. Feels like a pretty decent fish right there. Been watching these boats out here and they're catching them. Guy across the way there's caught several, look like nice crappie, and I just got hooked up right here with my first one of the afternoon. And it's a fairly decent one. It's a fairly decent one. Not a monster, but fairly decent there. He came across that bottom. Got him some snail shells in his mouth right there. Gotta watch that. They get down there and dig on that bottom. But that's a little almost keeper size. He's real close to 10 inches, I'd say. I'd say pretty close to 10 inches right there. Pretty close to a keeper size. Get him turned loose right here. First one of the day, folks. It's the week of Christmas here. Monday, about 50 degrees out today. And we got a little one right there. Alright folks, we got one on here. Glad we didn't give up on this little spot. Oh, he came off right there. Boy, we had a nice one on right there. He came off. Darn it. Well, we got a little one on here, folks. He ain't too big, I don't think. See if we can get him in here. He's kind of skidding across the water there. But we'll just skid him on in here. Skid him on in here. There you go. That's the second one today. We had a nice one on down there earlier today. Back down in that shallow water, about 1.5 feet deep. So they're moving back down into the shallow water. Couldn't really get them patterned down in there, so I came back out to this a little bit deeper water and caught this little booger right here. So we're gonna turn him loose here. Get back out there. See if we can't get another one. There he goes. Quick release on a crappie. There you go, little buddy. Hey. There you go. Alright, we got one, folks. Can't tell how big he is right here, trying to go easy with. Lost a big one earlier. Might need to resharpen my hook again. Been resharpening my hooks a little bit. It seems to make a difference. Yeah, hey, that's almost a keeper. That's pretty close right there. He's fairly heavy. He's obviously he ain't no monster, but really he ain't that bad. Hit that little blue jig with a black head. Right here at dark. Sun's going down as I speak. As you look at this little crappie right here, the sun is going down. Let's turn him loose right here. Maybe we got enough light to get one more right here before dark. There he goes. Weather conditions today: cloudy, high overcast. Very calm out here today. very little wind activity, pretty nice water clarity. Water's still down about the same as it was yesterday. I don't see any boats back in here today. Yesterday there was some boat activity. The guys in the boat seemed to be catching a few. One guy in particular was doing well. So I got a feeling we might do pretty good today. We're out here just a little bit earlier and we're gonna get going with it. We got 3 rods set up here at various depths ready to go. Up in this area right here, we tend to fish deep. It drops off right out towards the main channel at about 12 feet or so, give or take a little bit. So we fish as deep as 9 feet sometimes to try to get down there close to bottom where that structure's at, out towards the main channel. But as you go down into the creek so far, they're back in the shallow water now, sometimes maybe 4 feet deep, 3 feet deep. So we got a couple of rods ready to go a little more shallow. So anyways, let's get started. All right, we're fishing finally. Tell you what, sometimes it seems like it takes forever just to get out that door. But I'm glad we got out here. It looks like pretty good conditions today. A little on the chilly side, about 45 degrees, 46 degrees. There's a fish right there. Oh, that's a good one, folks. Oh, we got a nice one right off the bat. I hope that ain't gonna be bad luck. Right off the bat, folks, we got a nice one right here. And I just sharpened that hook too. I lost a good one yesterday and I'm getting all into keeping my hooks sharpened up there. We got a nice keeper size crappie, first cast. Right there on that little blue jig, he nailed it. They're in there. Oh, he nailed it. Nailed it and held it. Okay. There we go, folks. Check that out. See, that's the little sharp hook like that. Make all the difference in the world. If you start losing fish, check that hook right there. Look there. That's a good keeper right there. That's probably 10.5 inches. That's a long one too. That one's a little unusually long, seems like, but that's a good one. Right here on this cold overcast. It is the first day of winter, folks. The winter, what is it? The winter solstice, I guess. So, there you go. Right there. Let's get another one. Let's get him turned loose and see if we can't get another one here. Alright, let's get him turned loose there. Pretty little crappie on this winter day here in Tennessee. There he goes. Uh-oh. Wrong way, little buddy. Nah, them crappie are pretty smart. They ain't like them old skipjack. Alright, folks, we're going to try something a little different here. I don't use plastics all that much. Sometimes I'll use a curly tail. For some reason, I guess years ago, I tried them and didn't have as much luck as I did on the hair jigs. At least that's what I thought. But I found this little jig here. At least I found the little plastic part and put it on like a little 1/64 ounce jig head or 1/32 ounce. That's pretty lightweight. So I'm gonna throw that out there, see what happens. I like that color though. It's got a little blue in it, very translucent with some sparkle. This for sure will catch some fish. So just to try something different. Just found my float I lost yesterday. Came back home to me. Thank you, Lord. Alright, we got one, folks. That feels like a good one. He hit that one running. I saw it go sideways. Kept pulling it back over that little piece of structure right there. Yeah, that's a little bit better one. About to give up on this location. I had a feeling there might be another one out. We got another one, folks. It's a decent one right there. Yeah, that is a decent fish right there, folks. Definitely a keeper. That's a good one right there. Got him on that little blue jig. Kept pulling it across that piece of cover. And he eventually hit it there off of that same piece of cover. Yeah, that's a decent fish right there, folks. Right here on this first day of winter 2021, right here in East Tennessee. Second crappie of the day. Alright, let's get him turned loose. There we go. There we go. There he goes.